Всем привет! 31 января для Узбекистана может войти как исторический день. Наш боксер Мураджон Ахмадалиев будет боксировать сразу за 2 чемпионского пояса. Наши экс-чемпионы Руслан Чигаев и Артур Григорян имели только по одному титула, а у Мураджона их может стать сразу 2. Прямой эфир этого боя будет на нашем канале. Чтобы смотреть бой, подпишитесь и ждите следующего видео. А наш друг OneX для Мураджона сделал крутой коэффициент. В комментах оставил ссылку удачи. Зайди туда и поддержи Мураджона и других наших спортсменов. Соперник Мураджона – опытнейший мексиканец Даниэл Роман. Это безусловно для Мураджона будет самый важный бой всей карьеры. Но я сегодня хочу показать бой, который для Мураджона и для бокса был самым значимым событием. Это финал чемпионата мира 2015 году. Мураджон против ирландца Майкла Конлана. Это тот самый боксер, который тренировал Конора Макгрегора, когда он готовился к бою с Флойдом. Можете спросить, чем этот бой важен? Я вам объясню. Сейчас Мураджон и Майкл оба перешли в профессиональный бокс. Если Мураджон станет чемпионом, то они однажды точно встретятся. Пока не состоялся реванш, я тебе предлагаю посмотреть этот бой. После боя не забудь оставить комментарий.
Muradzon Akhmadaliev, the 20-year-olds from Uzbekistan who have got one of the strongest teams at these World Championships.
In the blue corner,
up
representing Ireland,
Ireland's top man, Michael Conlon, who's been a delight and a joy to watch throughout these championships. He hasn't had the hard tests that Akhmadaliev has had en route. He's been up against top 10 fighters all the way through to the final. To say he's battle-hardened would be an understatement. Conlon has eased past just about everyone. This is the stiffest test at his biggest moment.
Yeah, massive moment for Conlon. He's made his contests easy for himself by sticking to the tactics, using what's good for him, using his tools, a fantastic footwork he's got. He's made things easy for himself, but Akhmadaliev is a little war horse, isn't he? He's one of our favourites from early on, and I think he's made for Conlon, to be honest.
Unless he changes his style, he comes forward throwing a lot of punches. I think you picked up on it early in the competition, David. Because he throws a lot of punches, he sometimes ends up over his front foot, vulnerable to counters.
He does. There's so much momentum going in behind the shots because he really puts a lot of effort and power behind the punches. He ends up falling through with them. And Conlon can take advantage of that because his timing with his feet is really spot on, as we'll see.
Michael Conlon is already qualified for Rio. It's not about next summer, it's about tonight, it's about right now, it's about a gold medal, and it's about a piece of Irish history. Less than 10 minutes away from that golden opportunity and moment.
So boxers, you listen to me. Your head's up, your punch is up, no holding. Okay? Shake hands, good luck.
Same Algerian referee who was in charge of the Muhammad Ali bout against Mameshev. That ended in a technical knockout. Let's hope there's no dramas here. Conlon settles down to business. Akhmadaliev knows what he's going to do. He's going to put him under pressure, give Conlon no rest, no break at all. Can Conlon find the space?
Watch your head, Conlon.
Conlon very rarely stands still.
No holding, no holding.
Which is good because Akhmadaliev needs him to hold his feet to get these power shots off what he's looking for. Conlon can punch on the move.
Nice body shot there. Conlon, by and large, he's managed to suppress that fighting instinct. He just took a right hook, and again, he's going to be careful of that, the Irishman.
Good body shot there. I was just wondering why he was decided to stand and fight the fighter, but landed some great body shots. He needs to move his feet though, because that's what he's good at.
He doesn't need to get drawn into a battle. This is Akhmadaliev's fight. Conlon's got that in him. He's got that instinct to have a go and have a slug, but wants to try and make things easier on himself if he possibly can find the space.
Yeah, he's got this far by keeping his discipline and sticking to the tactics, and unless this is what he's being told to do, it'd be a shame to get dragged into his opponent's type of fight. Good body shots from Conlon, and switch to southpaw really well.
Uzbekistan, head up.
There's one of the key men you just saw in the corner. He's got so much experience to
Step back.
that Irish training setup. Heads close together. Conlon winced. Their touch just dabbed at his right eye. Terrific left hand from the Uzbek.
Head up, Uzbekistan, head up.
Oh, Conlon walked into, swayed one way and t'other into another trio of punches.
Showing he can obviously fight as well as box here, Conlon, but I think the better option would be to move the feet. As Akhmadaliev, he won't keep the same intensity up right the way throughout the contest. He'll soon back off.
And you sense that Conlon is the slightly bigger man.
Stop. Hey, boxer, here no. You, here no.
This is the complete opposite to what we've seen from Conlon so far in the competition.
And what we expected, and that's what he may be doing. The Uzbekistans may have expected one thing and he's doing another.
Good finish from Conlon.
Watch your hands up, boxer.
To take a few punches in this round, though. Not sure how they're going to score this one on the cards. Close first round. Both had their moments.
I'd give the round to Conlon, although I would have preferred to see him do what he's been doing all week, but he's shown another dimension, another side to him.
Now the judges were split, but Conlon getting the vote on 2 of the scorecards. So it's a decent start for the Irishman, even although the start might not be what we expected. As you see, right hand coming in from Akhmadaliev, he timed that beautifully.
Yeah, right on the end of the chin of Conlon, took it no problem. So yeah, he's showing us something else here, Michael Conlon.
It's a brilliant line from Conlon just the other day. His family have celebrated birthdays in the last week. His mum Therese on Saturday said, I'll win the quarter-final for her. It was his brother Jamie who's got a big night in Dublin in just a few weeks' time. It was his birthday on Sunday. He said, I'll win the semis for him, and then I'm going to go and win the gold for myself. He's got that prospect now. He's got that opportunity in front of him.
He's just landed a brilliant right hook there. Walk right onto that one, Akhmadaliev, and we'll see him start making mistakes now, the Uzbekistan. He will get frustrated if he comes ragged. Like we said, he start falling in over his front foot, and Conlon can just take that step back and counter him.
He did look like he'd been in a scrap the first round, Akhmadaliev. His style, I mentioned the fact that he was battle-hardened coming into this. You could view that the other way. He's had a lot of hard fights.
Exactly, and the Irish corner may have said, well, he's been involved in that many fights. He'll be expecting you to get on your bike. Let's go and meet him in the middle and see how long he lasts, because he will be feeling the pace more than Conlon.
Dangerous strategy if so, but it's working so far just. There was a lovely light left hand there from Conlon in the southpaw stance.
He's working well from that southpaw stance. He's thrown that right hook to the body really well, and that'll be taking its toll.
Just got to be careful. Sometimes when he's squaring up, getting into that position, he's just walking onto the odd right hand. There was another one there just a moment ago.
That's the thing with switch hitters when they are in that transition from orthodox to southpaw or the other way around. He will be found square at some point. Just got to be careful they don't cop for one.
This Uzbek 2015 squad is something different entirely, David, isn't it? They had 6 out of their 9 boxers that came to the championships got to the semi-finals. 3 of them, including Akhmadaliev now, are actually in the finals on the big nights.
That was a great tournament, but you know, Ireland have as well, and it's good to see them against each other. Ireland, for such a small country, been calling them the Cuba of Europe. You know, they've done fantastic.
Absolutely sensational. Bronze already for O'Reilly. At least silver for Ward tomorrow. Potentially gold tonight for Conlon for the first time in Irish history at the World Championships.
Conlon's really been impressive here because he, like he said, expected something completely different, and he's showing us he's got another level to his game. He can outwork Akhmadaliev now from now till the end. He's got more in him to do it.
Now he gets his punches off and out of range. One of the keys we've seen from this Uzbek squad is so many of them are aggressive power punches as well. Medaliev aggressive. Who's been a key ingredient in the recent Irish success, bellowing in his ear.
Yeah, the Irish team, they do really seem to have picked up since the Georgian trainer got involved all them years ago, and they've had some fantastic results.
Now he's letting the leather go. Conlon, got to be careful not to walk onto anything. Clip with the right hand there.
Because he is a big puncher, Akhmadaliev. We've seen early on he's an aggressive power puncher earlier in the tournament.
Got to be careful now, Conlon, just not to show off, to try and make too much of a final round statement.
Yeah, and the warning situation as well. The referee's been on him since the word go, so he just doesn't want to give anything away at this point. Move his feet while he's on the ropes with his back to it, and he can literally coast to the gold medal in this round if he needs to. Oh, lovely.
Boxing steep throughout this family. Dad involved in the Irish coaching set-up, particularly with the WSB. Brother Brendan, the first of them to pick up the gloves. Michael and Jimmy followed him into the rings, pulling on the leather. Both now excelling in their different codes.
Medaliev now is losing his shape. He's fallen in, shooting Conlon down to the ground. He's got more in the tank. Really does just have to get on his toes for the final, what, 90 seconds?
Well, we knew he had it in him, but he's ticked another box tonight, Conlon.
Oh yeah, massively. And although we knew he could stand and have a fight, and we've seen him in the Commonwealth Games and everything else, but it's one thing being able to have a fight, but it's out-fighting probably the best fighter in your weight division. And I say fighting as in a stand-in close, toe-to-toe fighter. And he's beat him at his own game.
Excellent point. Commonwealth champion, European champion. Less than a minute to go.
No.
Big right hand from Akhmadaliev, Conlon down, and in the second successive bout, we've had a fighter and a boxer in front on the scorecards, in command, hit the deck, and late drama.
Said about Akhmadaliev's power, and Conlon only had to coast and skip his way around the ring and stay out of range, and he just walked onto that right hook.
That was with about 40 seconds to go. We're inside the final 10.
Just move his feet.
There goes the bell. Late drama from Akhmadaliev. Conlon in control of the cards prior to that. Had he done enough previously to secure himself A little bit of Irish history. Now for everyone.
إذن الفائز في هذه المباراة
The winner on points in 2015 56 kilogram bantamweight world champion from the blue corner, representing Ireland, Michael Conlan.
Conlan it is who wins gold. Irish history made.